Welcome to Chris Cook for You Too. Today I'm going to make an all-time old school favorite, and that's going to be hot water cornbread. There's only 3 simple ingredients to it, so let's get started. Here we have some cornmeal. And this is straight cornmeal. It's not self-rising cornmeal. So I'm going to add some of that to my bowl. To that, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour. Now, the only reason why I'm adding the flour is because I don't want this hot water cornbread to be too grainy, but you don't have to add that. I'm going to add 1/4 teaspoon of salt to the mixture. Now I'm going to put just a little bit more cornmeal in here, only because I want to end up with at least about 6 patties. Now, the secret to making hot water cornbread, there's no baking powder in it, there is no flour in it, there's nothing in it. The secret to making it is hot water. So I'm going to go and get my hot water, and as you can see, the steam is still coming from this hot water. Now, I can't tell you the measurements on it, but I can tell you how it's supposed to look. When you get through, you mix it up, and you just make up as much as you want to make up, and then your hot water is going to do the rest. Add a little bit more. Okay, we're going to stir this up. Now, that was just 3 ingredients. That was cornmeal, not cornmeal mix, it was flour, and it was salt. And that's all you need to make this. Now, I need you to look at this, because this is not a smooth texture. It's more of a, I don't know, maybe a biscuit type consistency. And this is the way it's supposed to be. Okay, let it down a little. Now, we're going to take this over to the stove, and we're going to cook it up. Come on. Okay. Now we're at the stove, and I have maybe about, maybe a 1/2 cup of cooking oil in here. You can use cooking oil, or you can use new cooking oil. And we're just going to put it down. You don't have to have certain sides on this. You can have, you just put it down just like it is, okay? If a little fly away to the other side, that's okay. But as you can see, this is not a runny consistency. This is kind of stiff, like, okay? Now, we're going to let these fry up. I'm going to turn my stove up just a little bit more. And we're going to let these fry up for maybe about 5 to 7 minutes until they're golden brown on this side. And then I'm going to flip it. Then I'll show you how it looks, how the finished product actually looks. It only takes about, I don't know, 10 minutes all total to make hot water cornbread, maybe a little bit longer, but it's good and you don't need a lot of ingredients. Okay, so we'll spend about 5 to 7 minutes, so we're going to see if it's time to flip this over. And let's just see how it looks at this point. Okay, this could be just slightly bit darker, so I'm going to turn my stove up just a little bit more. And you can always get it darker, because that's just a flip back in the skillet, which, see how good that one came out? And then I did pat it down just a tiny bit. Okay, you're flipping them. So this time I'll let them get golden brown. Then I'll flip these 2 back, and then I'll show you how it looks when it's complete. Okay, I'm back, and I'm doing the last bit of the hot water cornbread. There's 2 things I want to tell you about the cornbread. If you try to flip it and it resists the flip, like this is moving around in the pan, if it resists the flip, 1 or 2 things could be happening. 1, it could not have enough grease going around it, not enough oil going around it. The other one is it's not ready to flip. So when it gets ready to flip, see how easy it is to flip these? These are ready though. So I'm going to just take them out and put them on the plate with the others. that I've made, and I said I wanted to make 6, and I've ended up making 6. So there it is. That's an easy way to make hot water cornbread. This is all we have for you today. Thank you for watching. Chris cooked for you too. Take it.